Be well, stay safe, and let's talk about social distancing and PPE, which O'Neill will get into later, because I just know about face masks and hand gloves and hand washing. They say 20 seconds, I'm going for like a minute.
Turtle, go!
So keep children away from everything. And that's it. Find a spot outside where you can still enjoy the weather and keep your distance.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. As you can see, everybody's out trying to keep everybody out of the house a little bit. It's a beautiful day. We decided to come here to the back of the school. There's not much going on right here. As you can, there's barely anyone here. Just us.
Oh no, Delilah up.
Oh great, look at this.
Delilah up.
Great.
Trying to roll like turtle.
Yeah,
We don't roll like turtle.
we've been stuck inside the house for a couple days. It was raining yesterday, so I figure I'll come out now and get some sunlight. Wait, stop. Delilah. And that's the problem.
Delilah.
It is a very
It's challenging, but
It is.
you know what? As long as we are on top of it, the kids will eventually catch on. Because they do. They're starting to see what's happening. And
nobody's trying to be rude or
no, but people, they should be coming together at a time like this. Then again, we don't know because we haven't been in contact with anybody. But
yeah.
we will just continue to practice our safe distancing and hope that everybody has everything that they need. And it's an inconvenience, but that's to say the least. We just want to be safe and healthy.
The first couple of days it was weird, right? People, I guess some people
It was,
just didn't get it.
I couldn't, we couldn't wrap our head around it. It was just so surreal. Who can fathom such a pandemic? So it just took, I think, a while for people to get into, first to understand and then accept and then get into the cycle of what's happening. So now that we're getting into the groove of things, I think we're making the best of it, and hopefully that means, keeping the hospitals less inundated. And we're truly so grateful for all of that medical staff that are working relentlessly just to help not only the COVID-19 patients, but all of the other people who are sick that we can't forget about during this time. So they get, all of the acknowledgement in the world. And I want to say thank you to everybody out there helping us, and wish, there's always something we wish we could do more.
Come here. Don't go. Come here. So yeah, we gotta go. We got a little one running away.
And even if you need a little spirit lifter, shout out to us, and we'll that'd be nice to keep in touch and just kind of help each other out in times like this.
Okay, so I'm back in the garage now, and I want to share with you guys a couple tips of how to keep yourself a little bit safer. Since the beginning of March, I've been working in New York City, and actually in the Bronx, which since then it has become, or the whole New York City has become the epicenter of this coronavirus epidemic or pandemic. So this is one thing I saw people walking around. I'm in the environmental business, so I'm fit tested to wear from your negative pressure half face mask, which this one is made by Honeywell, is a North mask, to something as simple as this. This is also made by North, but it's a paper mask, as you can see right here. So now, one thing I saw a lot of people doing wrong in New York City and in general is they put the paper mask on and they're walking around all day long, and then they take it off to smoke a cigarette. Like, if you gotta smoke a cigarette, I get it, sucks, it's an addiction. Don't do it in front of people. Just don't take the mask off, or don't grab it like this, smoke your cigarette and put it back on again. That's a dirty hand. Another thing is, if you're sick, you shouldn't be going out there. But if you're not sick and you have to work like I did, and I gotta tell you, I was freaking out for the last 20 days because obviously I don't want to get sick. And even if I'm sick, I guess I can stay in the trailer for whatever, 20 days. But I didn't want to bring anything home to my family and get my kids sick. So one thing I did, and actually my wife did it for me, she rolled on the mask. I'm not sick. I don't know if you can see it. But safety first. I had no problem. You know, I just wanted to make people feel a little bit comfortable. Like, look, I'm not sick, man. I'm just protecting myself and protecting you just in case. There's nothing wrong with this. You know, she got a Sharpie. She wrote it there. I wait until it dry before I put it in my face. That smell. But yeah, let me give you guys a couple tips how to at least use this mask. Whether it's this one, could be an M3, could be, there's many brands out there. Right now, I only have this one here. All the other ones are in my company truck, but we can work with this too for now. Number one, once you put it on, they're like this. It's a little piece of metal here. You put it on, and you push down on it. It should stay on. Number two, don't have a beer like I do. It doesn't matter what kind of mask you have, whether it's this one, or it's a full face negative pressure, or a full face, well actually a full face PAPR is different. But this is the one that you most likely be able to find at Home Depot, Lowe's, or anywhere else. Try to shave. You definitely get a better seal. And it's not gonna get as dirty. So once you have this on, and you kind of push down the little piece of metal on top, then what you want to do is you want to put it on. And it's not the biggest deal to put it on. You can literally put it on any way you want to. The thing is to how to take it off, because it's clean. Once you put it on, it's clean. So you put it on any way you want to, top, bottom, it doesn't matter. When you want to take it off, don't go like this. Don't take it off like this. Now your hands are dirty. Whether it's COVID-19 or whatever it is, now your hands are all dirty. Just take it off on the back. And then don't do what I see a lot of people doing it. Grab it and put it somewhere. Look, if you already went to the trouble of taking the mask off from the straps, get yourself a little Ziploc bag. Or even a little doggy bag, poopy bag, whatever you want to call it. And then just put the mask inside the bag. And don't just leave it laying like this, or especially like this, inside your car. And definitely do not bring it inside the house. If you're driving, just leave it in your car. All you have to do is put it in a little baggie and just twist the baggie. Now, whether you use it now, a week from now, or a month from now, this mask is clean. There's no dust on it. There's nothing on it. You can forget you have your heat on or your AC on in your car. You're constantly blowing stuff around, and then you're gonna put it right back again. So just put it in a little doggy bag. It's fine. Now let's say you have one of these masks. This one's dirty because I only use it for painting, and that's why I have this particular filters on. You don't need to have these filters. You can have your. Did I put it up? Oh, here they are. You can have the small filters. Now this one, they come in different kinds. I personally like the plastic ones, but they do come in this purple paper, like oversized filters. I'll tell you why I like this ones in particular. But they're all the same, if you can see. So I'm not going to open this package. If you use these ones, the same procedure. Put it on, strap it. Again, because I have a beer, the protection factor is almost the same as this one. Clean shave is the best way to stay safe. But anyway, once you take it off, this is something you should do. And drop a tape. After you finish with your mask is probably dirty, whether it's working or just walking around. I have seen people in New York City wearing this type of mask, walking around the subway or just walking around the street. You should clean it. You should always clean your mask. And one thing that you should always do, and this is something very simple, anybody can do this. Piece of duct tape, piece of tape, packaging tape, any type of tape. Just put it. Just do this. And this filter will last 40 hours or even more. Because now this filter is all expensive. And my office called our supplier and nobody has them. So if you're in construction or any type of field like that, don't throw them out. If you really don't have any, right here. And then now, soap will clean this mask. And it will keep the inside of the filter clean. Now, if you've never seen a mask like this, let's get close. Inside, and again, this is dirty because I don't use this one too often. There's a little rubber flap right here. So when you breathe, it doesn't let the inside of the filter get wet. Everything goes out through this valve right here, which is right here. And even like this, you can just get a little spray bottle with soap, and you can just spray it down like this. Just a very simple and easy way to clean this mask after you use it. What else? Oh, and of course, again, and if you see this video, yes, this one's dirty. I'm aware of it. Again, it was just this one's been hanging there forever because I haven't used it. I haven't done any painting in a little while. So, but you should always keep it inside just a Ziploc bag. If it was clean, it will stay clean for a long time. If you have to bring it inside the house, your kids, your animals, whatever, it will not touch it. The same thing goes with this one. So yeah, this is a few tips that you should always be aware and try to practice them to keep yourself safe and to keep the people around you safe. Because if you do get in contact with someone who's sick, there will be bacteria on this mask. And again, just a simple piece of duct tape on it or any type of tape and just a simple spray bottle will clean this mask. And this one obviously is a single use one, but you can use it all day. You don't have to throw it out. And even if you know it's clean, just put it in a little plastic bag. It would last you almost 2 days. Depends, if you're all day long outside or not. Really hard to get nowadays, and you never know when you're gonna need them. Oh, another thing is, before I end this video, look, if you're in a gym and you have no filters, just vacuum them. I had literally done that in the past. I've been to job sites where I forgot to get a box of filters, and I just had a filter in my mask, and I know it was dirty, and I know it was very difficult to breathe through it. You know what I did? I was in a gym, I had to do something, I had to protect myself. I just put a vacuum through it. Vacuum it, and I just made it through the day. And of course, the same afternoon, when I got back to the shop, I picked up a whole box. That was just, mistakes you do on the job site. But yeah, I hope this will help you. Man, I keep forgetting. But anyway, gloves. Again, whether it was in New York City or even the other, my wife sent me out to get some medication from Walgreens, the supermarket, whatever you want to do. Guys, just because you're wearing gloves doesn't mean you're safe. Gloves protect you if you have a little cut on your fingers so nothing gets in there with your hands. But if you're wearing gloves, whether it's this one or latex gloves or whatever you want to wear, and if you have your gloves and you have your little mask on and everything's cool, guess what? You're still touching everything. And bacteria or dirt, whatever, they still get a touch to your gloves. Just look at a mechanic, right? We go to a mechanic shop. The reason why they wear gloves is to keep their hands from getting all greasy and dirty. But the gloves are still dirty. If you're wearing gloves, when you leave the supermarket, the drugstore, whatever you're wearing, take them off, throw them out before you start driving. How you take them off? Very simple. Right here.
Just like nurses and doctors.
Just like look, you grab it. Wow. Clean hand. You reach right here, and you do this. Working gloves different.
Yeah, latex, it'll go one inside another.
Correct. But you see, now your hands are clean. And then
for
I know
God's
it
sake,
sucks.
don't go touching everything that you've tried to avoid touching and then touch everything in your car
Correct.
with the gloves.
Because gloves, bacteria still get attached to your gloves. Wanted to give you my input, what I know about personal protection. I hope help someone. So stay safe, and we'll see you guys hopefully in a few months out there in the trails.
And if you have any tips of being healthy, shout out.
Yeah, please share anything I left. I didn't go into full details and fit tests and each mask protection factor, because it's not needed. This is not needed.
You can always message if you want more detail.
Correct. Everything's online, but I see so many people making mistakes. One last thing I want to say, and I know I said this one last thing a couple times already. This stuff is real. This epidemic is real. When I was in the Bronx a couple of days ago, I saw someone being picked up from off the floor. The person just collapsed, couldn't breathe. The ambulance came, picked him up, loaded him up in a stretcher, and they were applying the hand pump. I don't know, my wife knows more than that, but it really sucks to see someone just collapsing on the floor because they can't breathe. Please stay safe. Please protect yourself. If you're the few that have a mask, take care of it, because they're now around. If you don't have a mask, seriously, stay home. Try not
But
to go
this
out.
is a true pandemic, and not only take precautions for yourself, and by doing so you're taking precautions for others, and we all have to work together to survive this. We can't continue inundating hospitals the way
Wait, hold on. Come in the front. There you go. Say it now. In front of the camera.
All right, front and center. So just protect yourself, and by doing so you're protecting others, and that way we're just helping the whole health system, because we cannot continue inundating the hospitals the way that we are. Nurses, doctors, they've separated sections of hospitals. It's just, we're doing the best we can, and that's all we can do right now, is just work together. Let's not fight each other in anything. This is definitely what we have at hand, and we need to deal with it the best we can. So for right now, that's us just staying out of everybody else's way, and just stay in isolation.
Stay safe out there, and we will see you guys later. That's bad.